What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about Ethereum because even though we had this massive dump recently, and even though Bitcoin is sitting at prices well below what it was sitting at last week, Ethereum appears to be unfazed. There's a lot of interesting things to talk about with Ethereum, with this recent dip and where we bottomed, and where Ethereum is sitting right now. So first off, you see that we have this nasty candle which broke down below this extremely significant level that I had marked out, the level that we held resistance on 3 times before breaking up over it, and holding support on it 3 more times before we had this nasty wick down below it. And this wick probably liquidated lots of longs that were being built up while Ethereum was pumping up like this. But you'll notice that at this current moment, we are actually sitting well above this support level, which is a fantastic sign. And what's even better is if you pull a fib retracement from the bottom of about 26.58, you'll see that we got a perfect bounce off the golden pocket of this fib retracement. And since then, since we put in a bottom approximately 4 days ago, Ethereum is up over 25%. So off the bat, things are already looking really good for Ethereum. Sure, we did break this support line, but it was for a very brief amount of time. And what looks even better is the fact that once we got back above it, approximately 2 days later, these are daily candles, so 2 daily candles after we broke back above this extremely significant support line, we came back down and tested it as support once again. This test of support is extremely significant to me because what it shows to me is that even though we had a wick below this support line, once we were able to get back above this level, we bounced right off of it when we tested it for support, showing us that even though we had a wick below it, this level is still acting as support, which is extremely important for the short-term price action of Ethereum, because if we were to lose this level as support, we would probably end up trading in a range down here and testing this level for resistance a few times before we're able to get back above it. So, for the sake of the Ethereum price, it is really important that we stay above this level. Now, another bullish thing that I want to point out, because I like talking about the bullish signs, is the fact that we did get a bullish divergence on the daily time frame if you count this wick. So there were no daily candle closes below these daily candle closes, but if you're going by the wick, then this is technically a bullish divergence on the daily time frame. And now what I think is probably most important is this battle that is going on the weekly time frame. Right now, Ethereum is fighting to cancel out this extremely scary bearish divergence that we have on the weekly time frame. I'm sure this isn't news to you. A lot of people have been talking about this. We're seeing these weekly bearish divergences on many assets, including Bitcoin. But Ethereum appears to be putting up a little bit of a fight. If you look down at the VWAP, it has basically been unfazed by this wick that we had right here. And it is still pointing slightly upwards. Now this is extremely important because if this VWAP crosses back over this 0 line, that means that we get a green dot on this momentum wave on the weekly time frame, and that would give us a fighter's chance to get the next momentum wave higher than these levels back here. So we can cancel out these bearish divergences if the momentum waves create a higher high than the ones previous as price is still increasing. Even if there was a bearish divergence at first, theoretically, Ethereum could keep on pumping up, and this momentum wave would cancel out the bearish divergences. Now, these are some extremely promising signs for Ethereum. The daily is looking really good, and that is what we want to see if we want to have any chance of turning the weekly time frame around. And the fact that pretty much everything else has suffered because of the recent Bitcoin dump, but Ethereum is still sitting above crucial support with a pretty good looking daily time frame, that gives me a little bit more hope that we might be able to turn this weekly time frame around. Now, another important thing to notice is that weekly money flow for Ethereum still sitting basically, at all-time highs. You can see this green dotted line is where we are right now, and where we are right now is almost as high as the money flow has ever been. It is slightly decreasing, but when you zoom out and compare it to all of this money flow, we are still pretty far up there. And even though things are looking pretty good for Ethereum right now, I don't think it would be the end of the world if the bullish scenarios don't exactly play out. I think that we still have plenty of time left in this bull cycle. When you look at the fact that 2017 bull run extended from the 2013 bull run by over a year, and don't quote me on this, I'll have to double check that, but theoretically, we should still have lots of time left in this bull run. So even if things aren't looking super bullish for the next few months, I still think that this bull run has more to give. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, consider liking, subscribing, all of that good stuff. I really appreciate all of the support, everybody. It means a lot to me. And yeah guys, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out everybody.